At E3 2019, Rebellion dropped a dope-ass trailer for Zombie Army 4, a sequel to Zombie Army Trilogy. Now, they invited me to a behind-closed-door, hands-on gameplay demo of this game, and I do have to just mention that this is a sponsored video. Once a year I usually do these type of things, and I usually do it with Rebellion because I like those people over there. They're very cool. So I got a little hands-on here. They let me capture some gameplay, and this game doesn't come out until 2020, so we got a really early look on this. So I'm in a multiplayer lobby. You can play this with 1 to 4 people, and I happen to be teamed up with this guy named Eric. Eric is actually a friend of mine. I had met him at the EA Game Changer things, so I've actually known him, and it was just a complete random luck that we got teamed up here together. So I'm upgrading various things here. I got weapon upgrades I can make. I can choose perks. I can choose weapon skin customizations. Now, one thing that Zombie Army Trilogy didn't have was this level of upgrading. You can really customize your play style using the different upgrades. You can find weapon mods to upgrade them. So by the time you get through this game, you're probably going to have some kick-ass arsenal of weapons. So we are going to launch into this little section here. Now, they placed us halfway through a level. We're about to reach a safe house, and then we're going to go out and complete the second half of this level. Of course, doing this causes, a couple concerns. One is you don't have the benefit of being taught how to play the game. They're just kind of dropping you in there. And two, we really don't know what we're doing, but we are going to survive. And this is actually a really cool game. Again, it is sponsored, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but when have I ever lied to you guys about anything? And I gotta say, for a game that's supposed to come out in 2020, I didn't really see any bugs or anything like that. So we are in the safe house here, and there's actually another weapon upgrade kit. They gave me a couple before the mission started, and I just found this third one here. So I'm going to upgrade my trench gun. Now, you have a sniper rifle, and then you could choose a secondary weapon. I'm using the trench gun here. I feel like when you're going up against a big zombie horde, you want to have a shotgun. Well, that's your choice. So I'm going to put an electric mod on this thing. And you can increase damage, you can increase your clip capacity, many different things you can upgrade. You can add little charms to weapons as well. It's really kind of neat. So I'm about to wait for my partner, and he's calling me over. He's like, "Hey Brian, there's some ammo over here. There's some grenades. We're gonna pick up these things, med kit, and then we are going to head off and try to survive." Now it's really cool because, again, your gameplay is customized based on your play style. So if you want to really soup up a sniper rifle, you can definitely do that. You can put electric shots on there where if you hit an enemy, a charge will arc to nearby zombies. It's really kind of cool. Again, I'm just kind of upgrading my shotgun because that's, if you guys have ever watched me play anything that included a sniper rifle, I'm not very good. You know that. So I'm going to just kind of primarily use the shotgun. I am going to have to use a sniper rifle because you don't have a whole lot of ammo, but there are ammo boxes you can pick up to replenish your ammo throughout here. So I'm just waiting for Eric. He's going to come up here, and I'm going to do the thing that everyone does, throw a grenade at your co-op partner. Admittingly, I just hit the wrong button. That's the problem when you're playing 15 different games in a single day. Just the controls start to kind of get jumbled up in your mind. It's a nice little cinematic here. Now the zombies with yellow eyes, they're not just normal husks. They're actually out there. They have intentions, and those intentions, of course, are to kill you. Now, and just like some of the other Rebellion games with Sniper Elite, of course, they made the Sniper Elites. Some of the same mechanics exist here. In Strange Brigade, there's a lot of traps, and you want to utilize the traps. There's one here in this area that I didn't actually see until after I was editing this video. And up to my right, above us, there's going to be kind of a pallet. You can see it over here, that if you shoot, it can actually drop down and kill all the zombies below them. I didn't notice that, but I am going to utilize some awesome traps a little bit later in this mission. And definitely the traps are kind of the most fun part of this. I mean, there's a lot of fun things about this. So right now, I'm just kind of sitting back. I'm going to use my sniper rifle. Again, I'm terrible at utilizing a sniper rifle, but then eventually I'm going to just start using the shotgun exclusively. Switching over to the sniper rifle whenever I just need to conserve ammo. Now, some of the perks that you can get, actually the one perk that I chose that is exceptionally going to be helpful is the ability for second chance. So if you get knocked down, one of two things can happen. You can revive yourself with the second chance perk, where if you kill any zombie while you're in the down state, you'll auto revive, or your teammate can come over and revive you. Thankfully, I don't fall, at least until later in this video. I promise we'll see that mechanic at some point. So it's very satisfying. The shooting, when there's a zombie on the ground, you can stomp them. Of course, you can melee. There is a melee charge there on the bottom left, in the middle there is R3. There's kind of that big blue icon, and that when you melee, it'll send an electric shock through them and knock them back. Ideally, you want to try to knock them back into another group of enemies, but, you know, this is my first time through the game. At this point, I just want to survive. So a lot of really cool things going on in this game. Again, you can play it single player if you like, or you can play with up to 3 other friends. And I feel like that's where this is really going to shine. You know, Eric's a buddy of mine, so unfortunately they didn't capture our communication through our headsets, but it was a lot of fun just kind of messing around together. Alright, so we are moving through the wreckage. I'm going to go to another section. I'm telling you, there's some really cool traps. We'll see them in a little bit. So let's take out my sniper here. Just like a Sniper Elite, you can get the bullet time slow bullet effect that goes through certain body parts, through the brain or through the lungs. I don't think I managed to pull one off here, but Eric does it a couple times. And whenever one of you does it, that slowdown cinematic appears for both people, which is really nice. So there, no ammo, but you can see there's some boxes down below. Now these boxes are going to, it's not complete ammo refill, it's specific ammo type. So here's the secondary gun ammo, there's pistol gun ammo in the other box. Now one of my early kind of critiques, when we were first starting this, there was a member of the Rebellion team sitting with us, and I said, it takes too long to just refill your ammo, and you're just standing there. But it turns out, towards the end of this section here, I figured out why. Because it needs to be dangerous. With all these zombies around you, they come at you from all sides. The pathing and the AI in this is actually pretty solid. So I was refilling my ammo, he was covering me, and then I was doing the same thing for him. We actually worked pretty well as a team. Okay, you see the pentagram on the screen just ahead. That's your indicator of where you need to go. I mean, so for a game that's might not come out for another year, I mean, it looks and feels pretty good. Granted, this is just one stage. I'm sure there's a lot more of the game they still have yet to complete. But I was absolutely very impressed. Again, a sniper rifle's not really my thing. Now, if I had put in some of the weapon mods into the sniper rifle, it would have been far more deadly. I've been able to take out different groups of enemies. I just have a hard time staring down scopes. I really don't like the real short field of view. I like to see what's going on around me in the environment. Now, Eric is a PC gamer. One of his complaints was that he just doesn't like the field of view in general, but as a PlayStation gamer where I don't have a whole lot of options on field of view sliders, I thought it was just fine. Try doing a stomp there. It only works when there's a zombie on the ground, Brian. Come on now, you know better. Alright, so we're going to get over to platform number 2. First, let me pick up a grenade here. So all in all, I feel like I'm doing pretty good considering, you know, 3 minutes earlier I had no idea what was going to happen, how to play the game. I see that propeller back there? You shoot it and it actually is a trap and it'll start spinning. It'll suck in all the zombies from the area. You can just look in the right side of the screen, the number of zombie kills I got there with that. So the traps are very critical. I don't know what would happen if I shot that thing if I was too close. It would suck me in as well. Oh, that'd be a terrible thing to find out. There we go. Very satisfying shooting him with the shotgun. Of course, I've upgraded a couple times. I got the 2 electric upgrades to it. definitely very beautiful. It's dark, but yet you can still see. I don't like games that are just too dark. I like it when they represent nighttime in a more bright fashion, just like you see here. So time for some ammo refills. Now I think I get a little lost here of where we're supposed to head next. Or I was looking for collectibles. Either one of those cases could be true. Oh, here we go. Eric got himself a nice little slow motion headshot there. Well done, my friend. Yep, there's the pentagram. We gotta go up this way. Now this is a really cool area. There's traps. There's a couple traps here, and they set off a. It's like a ground trap. It sets off a whole area. You'll see here in just a moment. First, I'm just going to try to get some easy kills here before they get all over to me. But we're going to electrify the floor here in just a moment. Any zombie that tries crossing over it will fry themselves. Alright, so there's one of the traps here. You see this thing? I'm going to shoot it. It spins, and it electrifies the entire floor. There's another one in the back. There was that charged melee thing I was talking about earlier. Stomp. Yeah, there you go. Knife to the head. So I am really impressed with the gameplay of this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this comes out as, what it looks like. If you played the trilogy, of course you're going to be familiar with this a bit. I only played it a little bit. I didn't play it a whole lot. I'm still killing zombies with the traps. The best thing about the traps is you can reactivate them several times. Some of them, not all of them, of course. Now we're getting close to the final area of this demo, and boy, let me tell you, it was crazy. I think both of us end up going down at one point. Now, one question I did ask, and I didn't really quite get an answer, is whether or not the difficulty scales based on the number of people in your party. It seemed a little unclear if that was the case. I would hope so. I feel like this would be maybe a little too easy with 4 people. Maybe they add a tougher enemy types in each encounter. I don't know. Alright, so we definitely got to refill. So this is going to be the final section. And of course, you got the suicide zombies. They're quite frightening. Now, of course, watch your 6. But we're going to be okay now. They're going to come actually through a tent, through another way on the right, to the right of me, which I don't immediately recognize, but I'll eventually figure it out. Again, because I put all my points in my shotgun, I'm not going to be very efficient with the sniper rifle. Eric, however, apparently he's the sniper king. So we got a weapon wheel, of course, you can select. I'm going to select this grenade here. I mean, tell me this doesn't look fun. And I'm telling you, it really is. When you're playing it, especially when you're playing it with a friend. Takedowns are always fun, always satisfying. I'll be honest, I was trying to do one of those nut shots from the Sniper Elite series. If you guys played that, you're quite familiar with it. I unfortunately was unable to pull off such action. And you can see that it's starting to get messy here. I think I'm going to go down in a minute. Eric will go down shortly after that. But you can see with my electric charge from the shotgun, I hit the one zombie, it arcs over to other ones. It's really helpful. I am really looking forward to seeing what some of the other guns later on are. There was, in the first section of the game, a mounted gun that you can get on, which I didn't. I wish I did. But there's a perk that you can create with your character that will allow you to take that mounted gun and walk around with it. So there I am down. Now Eric's going to come over and revive me, but I have that second chance perk, which will allow me to revive myself automatically if I kill an enemy while in the down state. Same thing happens to him here. I'm about to revive him. See, it takes a long time to revive. And we pretty much are at the end of this now. Now, after I clear an area, as a trophy hunter, I go into trophy mode. I start looking for collectibles and secrets. And, well, unfortunately, all I found was a toilet, which apparently you can flush. And for some reason, there's a head in there. So, yeah, I'm just kind of messing around. And guess what happens to me? A zombie's going to sneak up behind me. So, rule of thumb, when you're looking for collectibles, make sure you clear the area first and then go run around. So yeah, that's Zombie Army 4, guys. I am really looking forward to this. I hope you guys consider it. Check out the trailer. It's going to come out sometime in 2020, as apparently everything is these days. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. Leave a comment, hit the like button, send some love, subscribe, and I will see you guys all soon.